All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good and productive Monday so far. We are getting back into it. Last week we went live 5 times in a row, bringing our studio, trying to bring it into like a virtual environment, and we made a lot of headway. Um, but we still have some initial problems with uh, the video, the audio, and trying to get that to tell a story. So we're gonna kick it back on. I've got the computer booting up, and we're gonna try something new today. We're gonna go live with the channel here, and then I'm gonna see if I can join into another channel, do one of those go live togethers, and see if we can't get two video feeds running at the same time. I just bought in 50 foot of active data cable. And so with that much cable from the computer, we'll be able to run the DJI anywhere in the studio, even out to the kiln. And so that's the hope, is to try to go live together with this channel and then my personal channel, so that we can have better audio and better video. So that's where we're at. As soon as I get set up, I will move in that direction. If anyone has any questions, feel free to just throw them in and I'll get to them when I get to them. So I've learned so much this week, this last week from live streaming. I've tried so many different uh, anything that works. I've been trying to go through OBS software and build up overlays and screens so that I can tell the story of what I'm working on. If, let's say, I'm grinding something or wheel throwing, oftentimes I just need music and focus to push through, and and so I felt like if I could get some overlays built, then all of that would help. But apparently, once you run through OBS software into YouTube, it kills the algorithm for discovery, so it doesn't bring people into your space. So so that's what we're trying to do right now, is test that by going live with our phone. Discovery seems to work. And then, as I said, we're going to try to go live together with my personal account and see what that does. I have no idea if it'll work, but we'll see. Sup, Angel? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. With OBS, I can also stream my my screen share, I can do a screen share. So then as I'm working through, building out my videos, the sake cup shorts, I can show those processes also. All right. Camera. But if we can get this working this morning for the first few hours, or at least till lunch, I plan to try to continue to upgrade this format, and hopefully by the time I come back from lunch, I've got about 4 pans of sake cups that are ready to be cleaned up, and they've kind of been sitting in limbo, waiting for a little while. Uh, so, anyways, this is what we want to get to, or this is what we're building, is little cups, and I want to share that process, share that process easily, so that uh, I can walk in the studio, go live, have a virtual environment where you can come, hang out, watch, ask questions. But I do so much that it's really hard to try to add in, uh, you know, video and broadcasting. So I'm spending a lot of time right now trying to automate the system and get those screens, the overlays that might have information, prices, what's going on, and that way people can follow easily. So, anyways, that's where I'll be here today. Feel free to be you. If you need me, let me know. Let's see, I've got the camera up and running. I guess if you were to go live together, you would probably both need portrait uh, portrait mode. Thank you, Leela. I hope you are well. Cameron, I hope that answered your question. We're uh, we're we are simply trying to upgrade our streaming setup to make it simple. Um, Try to make it easy to just walk in the studio, turn it on, and then to be able to jump into a project and maneuver through the project uh, with clarity. Right now, my goal is to fire my gas kiln. I haven't fired it in about 2 or 3 years, and so I just finished rebuilding it. Welded the armature together. There's a short little photo reel in my video section, and that's the kiln that we want to load up and fire. It's about 30 cubic foot stackable space, but I have a sculpture over here that I want to fire, and it's going to take up about a third of it. So that's the goal, to get the kiln fired. And before I do that, I'm going to make some room, clean up these pieces behind me, and then and then we'll start glazing. I got all my glazes here. I've got about 8 new glazes I want to mix up to try, and each cup will receive about four, at least uh, 3 to 4 glazes. I use a lot of different clay, and every clay gives you new effects. A darker clay, this could be a translucent glaze, and the darker clay, it pulls the iron out and into the glaze, and then warms it up into some real beautiful earth tones. And then of course, when you work with porcelain, you see a lot more vibrancy and color. And porcelain is definitely um, a good choice for color lovers. All right, OBS back open. Got my camera on. I need to quickly research how to go live together. Pop-ups. Subscribers, create live. Shout out. Can you get a shout out? Let's see. Do you all know that if both streamers to go live together, do both streamers need to have 50, or is it not 50? Do both streamers need to stream from their phone? Yeah, this is so new. I still don't even know how to read handles. Um, I guess some people maybe find it intuitive, where you just maybe grab the first few letters. What seems to be the common way to do a shout out? I think when I see your name, I see Hogfog. Hogfog Clay. Let's see if I can get out of the way. Little cup. I've been holding up the same ones all last week. Maybe I could get another couple in here. All of these have to be cleaned up. This is what they look like. This is what they look like coming out of the kiln. What's up, Sarah? Welcome. But this is what they look like coming out of the kiln. They're fired on the little tripods, and then that keeps them from sticking to the shelf. If glaze runs down, which is frequent in my firings, and or if I fire in the gas kiln, I put salt in it, and so I have to put the cups on stilts. So all of these have to be cleaned up, but this is our first project that we need to get done out of the studio and get these refilled at top drawer. So we're making little cups, little sipper and sake cups, but we're trying to figure out how to go live and how to go live together. So that's what we're trying to do. And I don't understand this enough. So I spent all last week getting my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 running into my computer through OBS and then streamed to YouTube. That way I could get better audio, video, and then when I did that, I lost all of my discovery within the analytics. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I'm still new to this. I don't know what a shout out is, so you'll have to explain yourself. All right, so it says both guests. It says both guests need to use a mobile phone to do to go live together. So the algorithm, what's up, Tom? The algorithm it's not favoring, Tom, actually, this could be a good question for you. I've got my computer in the studio trying to go live to bring my studio into a virtual space. I've got my computer up and running with my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That way I can work in the studio and it can follow me around without, with clay on my hands. And then as well, I can use the mic for a better audio. And, but for some reason, when I go live with my computer, although it looks and sounds great, the algorithm doesn't favor discovery. And since I'm relatively new trying to build a live streaming environment, I'm trying to figure that out. So right now I'm on my phone, using it for what it is, and I've got great discovery. A lot of people are, as you can see, coming by. But my thought was to go live together with my phone for discovery from the studio channel to my personal account through the computer. That way I could have good audio, video, and good discovery. And so far that's not working. So I haven't been able to get it to work yet. But think on it. If you have an answer, love your advice, and thanks for stopping by. This is all still so new. I'm trying to work and talk through what you're doing, like just narrating, kind of like your mind stream. It's going to take a little while to kind of build up those vocal cords. Yeah, that's what I see. The vertical format seems to be discoverable. The OBS and the Osmo Pocket 3 will put out a vertical feed, but I don't know if I've tested that yet. So maybe that'll be the next thing that I do. That's what I've been using is OBS. I have it up and running right now, uh, and I have the ability to put like a screen share. But what happens is once I go live through OBS, I lose discoverability. And I went live last week, probably for, well, you can see it back in the past feed. I've left most of them up. And when I went live, I'd be live for 2 hours, and they would send maybe 5 people, to my door. And yeah, yeah, I think I mean all I can come to kind of understand at this point is that the algorithm favors going live from your phone in portrait because it puts it into the shorts feed. Um, I don't with OBS. I've gone live in landscape, which which may be the reason why it's killing the discovery. So let me try setting that up first, and maybe once that's set up, uh, I'll go back live and see if that changes. I was also trying to get 4K quality, and I think that all of that perfectionism really messed a lot of things up, and I had to go backwards and try to give a more favorable um, data packet to YouTube. All right, let's say I've got portrait up now. So let's give it a try. Connect account. But it's been a uh, great step, great big step. Sarah, yes, please. We're open. It's right now we're still very formative. So as you can see, we're just testing equipment. Just kind of going for it. We'll be probably making really big steps and improvements, especially in just pure communication and being comfortable being in front of a hot mic and a hot camera. But yeah, the idea is to just keep building this, getting this story moving, share where I'm at in the studio space, and then try to do my best to integrate it into a virtual environment. So we're here, we're live. You're free to share it. We love and appreciate any exposure and just any community. We're looking for people that just want to be here, and hopefully we can get through all of this uh, tech tech stuff quickly because I really want to get into sharing the heart of my artwork and my message, and so please do. All right, OBS is taking some access. That's Leela, my wife. She is wonderful to me. And she's inside um, doing whatever Leela does. Y'all will see plenty of Leela. I told her to come hang out, get a book, get some tea. I definitely want to make some big improvements. I want to make some big improvements to my studio space. So far, it's been for the last number of years, it's been mostly just a open door studio. I keep these doors open as much as I can. I love the outdoors, and I want to bring it in. I've had every kind of bug and insect you could think living in this studio. I have birds that, without fail, have nested up in the glaze room next door. So if I were to go walk around through there, there will be bird nests. We'll be able to find them all over in the roof, and I'm constantly cleaning them out. And then before I know it, they'll have another nest up in there. One time I came out at night and they had a nest in the end of a these light tube boxes. It was just right in the end of it, and I come in late at night and I turned the light on and I looked up and like her tail was just kind of sitting out of the box, and you could just see the back of her. And I'll end up making some sort of noise, and then they'll get all fussy at me and they'll start yelling at me and then fly off. But the birds are nice. They keep me company. Um, yeah, it's you make when you're in isolation, you'll make friends with just about anything. Make a community with anything. All right, OBS is connected. General. It's amazing how much you'll learn when you just start trying, and you just keep, every time you find a wall, you just keep pushing, and then that wall will just keep uh, when that wall comes up, you just keep pushing it down, and it may keep popping up, and you just keep pushing it down, and then soon it's just easy. You just get it. But all these even the software, just need a new piece of software, just go to learn it. All right, so we're gonna jump off of this one, and as we can see, there's been a lot of engagement, and a lot of people have stopped in to say hi. And so what we're going to do is we're going to shut this down, and I'm going to start the same exact stream on the same channel, running through OBS, portrait, whatever it is, portrait format with the DJI. We'll see what kind of engagement we get here. So yeah, we'll be right back. Thank y'all for stopping in.